It's the grind season. Got my nigga Smack in the building.
Yeah.
Money bad, baby.
Bad Bunny, the girl, first lady in the
Streets.
QOT, dog, all hella queen.
Ready?
Y'all already know what it is.
How they do it?
Give it up for the ladies!
We already flipped the coin. KCJ won it. And you know what she said? Fuck that, I'm going first. All my motherfucking right representing Texas. Make some noise for KCJ.
To my left, representing the climax of Bronx. Make some noise for Pharaoh Fury.
I got that call. I knew it was bad. It said Brooklyn. I said, who do I have? She said Farrah. Good looking. Now I'm at this table, forced to eat the pea on camera. That's Brooklyn. Start looking. But what did I do to deserve this? Y'all finally gave me somebody who's good at sucking dick, okay? Who wasn't afraid to see me. Shit, I thought we never brushed hair like KD, but we did now. I told from Texas, so you're Sean, I'm robbing with a Beretta. Sending crazy warheads, that's pretty biz with an umbrella. This round will fuck up your frontal. 360 lace, if I line up on camera, y'all gon' have to take a fade, but this is personal. So I'ma aim that gat closer when it lift up your wig, look like you trying to get closure. We in the Bronx. So since we at funeral home, it's only right that I get a casket, cause you dead. You like rich homie Quan, rapping a big verse the way you fuck up the classic. This is madness. You think since the crowd on your side that you'll win? Well, fuck a home game, no world peace. This is different, man, meaning my punches knock out the crowd like Ron Artest did the Pistons fan. This is... This is old pussy versus new pussy. Farrah gon' say she got that snapback, but mine ain't been stretched, so I ain't gotta snatch that. Let's go. So I ain't gotta snatch that. Let's bag back to some bad facts. First, Merc, you said I got enough weave in my head for y'all tonight? Bitch, you shouldn't have to ask that. First, Norma, you had that Jimmy Neutron, but that ain't even what I'm mad at. Let's flash back. QB said she let your son drown in the washer for 30 minutes. Why you ain't stopped the battle? Why you let that bitch finish? You told Robin you was a mother and didn't play about your children, so what's the difference? So now you give a fuck about that bastard child? I'll take him out the washer, hang him up the dry after I wring him out, cause yeah, with this heat, I'll take it there and let it ring after the baby. I'm Gabrielle, and what you gon' do? Trust me, I'm not worried, cause you snap on IG, it won't be the same story. I want the glory. I want the glory. Bitch, I'll blow your back off for frontin'. The way I shoot with the tray and blazer, you think CJ McCollum, stop bluffing. Ask for Bonnie and Merc. You was after me. If I banged in your brother, see murder like Master P. But you battled Robin and Diesel after me. Had these fans saying you put in work, but it wouldn't be a funeral if I didn't kill them first. I mean, really. I'm the only reason shit ain't looking bad for you, cause I put them bitches in a bag, then I pass the trash to you. So you'll see all the shit that I do for you, I'm murder case, and that takes place before the funeral as usual.
Let's go! Fuck that shit! Yeah, keep going!
But as usual, y'all act like the work I put in means nothing. So tell me why these birds duck. It's cause they see the punch coming. This is Casey versus Farrah. A sight that y'all would pay to see, but now that we eye to eye, you see that you won't dilate with me. This battle was a waste, cause I knew you buckled basically. You've been running your lips to kill the noise. I waited patient, now I'm all up in her mouth. Like I'm trying to keep up with the conversation. But I don't want to talk it out. This been like Ozzy Osbourne, so calm it down. Cause them bullets had your back so good like they was watching out. But you told Robin, Sue was a side nigga. You had to bring the tea and spill it yourself, just being honest. Dumb bitch, you could have kept it quiet. Cause anybody who know how to spell tsunami know that the T is silent. So you ain't gotta tell us.
Let's go! Let's go!
So you ain't gotta tell us you a hoe or what these niggas do to you. We already know. Almost everybody get a funeral. In 2012, you was looking like a little dude. I'm talking no ass and little boobs, but still, you was the best bitch. Rolled off the lot in the best whip, ran in the 40 and then wrecked it. Since then, she got dropped, but ain't no value in a Lexus. So cut the shit. Let's go! So cut the shit. Cause I've been fixing grills in NY before Cardi did, and you was front row every battle. Admired it. I saw you battle Robin. I felt like I inspired it. Watching my battles alone showed me how good you was at riding dick. So I brought my room key, just in case you want to try some shit. That's right.
Hold on, bottom around what is on fella, hold on.
Look what we got here. This the bitch I said gave Texas life. Well, tonight, I'ma ring this Southern bell. It's gonna be a riot if me and Texas fight. She type bold. Let us see, she getting all caps if this Texas right, cause any nigga I dial is pulling up with rockets at a spare moment to end this Texas night. So this battle is like your lace front. Casey, you ain't gonna edge around, but if you do, so this battle is like your lace front. Casey, you ain't gonna edge around, but if you do, I got bitches that'll pull every hair out your head and leave not an edge around. The W, we know you climb ropes, but you need a ladder for this title, like edge around. Try me. A W, we know you climb ropes, but you need a ladder for this title, like edge around. Try me. Your whole circle will catch the razor. That's how you edge around. So welcome. This is Murder 101, and y'all about to witness me beat this case. Suit and tie, brief the case, and let's be frank, even without the body, I'ma show you how to get away with murder, since y'all really wanted to see this case. So let's talk. You said you tough. Well, pop off. I mean, case you don't scare nothing, bitch, I'm in your face. You said your punches is like advice? Well, bitch, share something. Do it now. Cause all that talking versus Miami, don't try it here, case. Cause if you attempt to get fake case, y'all ain't gonna have to wait for that punch. Cause I'ma catch a real case. I mean, let's be real, case. I mean, let's be real, case. You thought you was gonna come catch this body? Stop. See, I've been seeing bodies before I caught them, and I don't play with scraps. If I drop the ball, then I'm picking up the pieces. And I ain't faking, Jack, so don't play with me. So don't play with me. You gonna get the fight I should've gave my last relationship. So bitch, I hope you ready. So don't play with me. Cause you gonna get the fight I should've gave my last relationship. Bitch, I hope you ready. You stuck with me. I'm on your body. Now watch me work. Cause I took on this caseload like it's a hobby. So don't tell me I came to fuck around. Cause I've been there and done that. I'm the reason you bitches is able to fuck around. So please don't make this around about what I used to do and how I used to fuck around. Cause Casey, you don't want to go there. My mind frame, LeBron James. These here lines came out of nowhere. Bitch, I'm in my bag. My mind frame, LeBron James. These here lines came out of nowhere. Bitch, I'm in my bag. You gon' get that old Farrah since you into that. How you want it, case? They gon' have to break us up like your nigga wanted space, cause I'ma catch a charge. So how you want it, case? They gon' have to break us up like your nigga wanted space, cause I'ma catch a charge. I'ma have an open case for trying to open case. Now look at God. Y'all didn't expect this delivery. Y'all wanted to see me stomach defeat. But I ain't pregnant this time, so she ain't gonna get around in front of me. So if you can get... Now look at God. Y'all ain't expect this delivery. Y'all wanted to see me stomach defeat. Well, I ain't pregnant this time, so she ain't gonna get around in front of me. But if you get gassed off that diesel tonight, get close enough to brush me wrong, all y'all gonna hear is, dang, mama, I'm a Parker child, Countess Vaughn. So what the fuck? So what the fuck you came to do, Case? You brought your mama. She got a few lines tonight. I mean, she alive tonight. Well, bitch, I advise you to shut the fuck up so you get lined tonight. Cause all my bitches is... Well, bitch, I advise you to shut the fuck up so you get lined tonight. Cause all my bitches around you and they with the vibe. Yeah, we vibing right. So if you don't want to get robbed tonight, you better stay with her before she get robbed.
Let's fucking go! Let's go! First round! Everybody please be quiet. Please be quiet.
The next bitch to say some disrespectful shit about my mother, I'ma get your whole family fucked. Y'all remember when Rum Nitty said MOP Annie up? Well, I'ma put the rest to bed. I'm trying to see your whole family talked. If I take it farther, that'll get your mammy cut. If your brother weigh in, you gon' see your granny bust. If the gun assists, Nasty Nina, get your nanny fucked. Cause the way this function, oh, it'll break the whole family up. But you part on my mother more than I did. After every bar screaming, "Hey mama," they put some heat on you and it backfired. So I'm about to rob her of her dreams like Black China, cause you a star, right? Cause you a star, right? Well, I'ma really have this washed up celebrity dancing with the stars. You take battles to travel. Well, I'ma help you make this trip to God. You a fraud. I know the type of shit that Farrah on. I'll make you lie from this piece since Farrakhan. Cause you really gotta believe in that you a real bitch. And for that shit, I got no patience. Cause I'm new and I keep it 100 too. Except I blew faces. But why the fuck? You tell K Prophet you was about that life cause you've been watching The Wire. About that life, bitch. We ain't seen none of your priors. It makes sense. You a snitch. This bird sing. A funeral come with a choir, but you do dance moves. But you do dance moves to get your chopper. By the time you get it, I'll bust these. Them watered down chopper bars is the reason your iron rusty. I'm quick to do a nigga in. The only way you win is if I back out, but it's whack how I gave y'all my presents and y'all changed how y'all rap now. Don't think you got your weight up just because you fat now, Farrah. We want that old you. That snap, do a skip, rub your nose you. Now I gotta split your melon. 2 potatoes on a pear. I like the whole food. If I pop beef, she'll take it. Cause that's the type of shit that hoes do. But you say, everybody worry about your twat. Which is so true, but the way you fuck it seem like everybody worried except you. I mean, I'm not God. I mean, I'm not God, so I can't judge you, fam. But when you was fucking K-Shawn did, you know he was fucking with men. Let me stop. She be getting mad at the lawn. She ain't been comfortable in Islam like since she got burnt by the Sean. But it's just your type to play victim. I knew you be ticked off cause he was a dog and you laid with him. How many battle rappers you fucked? You still ain't made it to the main stage? I knew your pussy was whack when I saw you and Shuni on Smack in the hallway. You let Hitman score with that ball game. It's a shame. How you still battle at this old? You think fucking URL niggas and being everybody with bundles is life goals, but you came into this game getting banged and sucking dick for us money in battle rap. You ain't making much of it, so literally, this whole time you've been battling for the fuck of it, and fuck your clique. And fuck your clique. I'm not convinced that y'all dumping clips. If it was 2 and 1, I had pussy on pussy like y'all was bumping clips. But I seen your skit, and I was like, this cat is a trip, but it won't be a funny joke. It won't be a funny joke when Williams dropped and choked by the kid. Nah, it's not time. It won't be a funny joke when Williams dropped and choked by the kid. But you say you that bitch, right? You always come into the battle with your shit, right? Except for the night. Get the camera on this shit right here. That's round. Y'all hear me?
Let's go.
Farrah versus KCJ. Bitch, I hope you brought your best game. This the ab I knew you wanted to take? Well, let's see if you can handle these chest pains, because what I'm packing... Farrah versus KCJ. Bitch, I hope you brought your best game. This the ab I knew you wanted to take? Let's see if you can handle these chest pains, because what I'm packing is too much work. You don't even know the half. So these punches are serious dose. Stay woke. Y'all don't even know the math, because I thought I had to risk... Because they said I had to risk everything I brought in half. So I thought Morgan bagged. The cause of death in this case is heart failure. And we ain't talking jazz. You should have played it safe. The cause of death is heart failure, and we ain't talking jazz. You should have played it safe. You should have played it safe. But just in case I didn't think you thought this through, you wanted who? So now y'all gonna see me crack case quicker than Nancy Drew, cause I wanted this. Y'all gonna see me crack this case quicker than Nancy Drew, cause I wanted this body to be discreet. But just like the rest of these niggas, you came to life. You struggle with your bars. You like a side bitch, so I know you came to fight. If we beef tonight, no case, you need to stop it there. I'll give Jay the business right where she stand. I'll rock a wig. You wanted action? You wanted action? Well, I'm not much of a talker. You wanted action? Well, I'm not much of a talker. I'll be the first one to lay her down here. I met him CJ Walker. I'll display burners. Another daughter, have my nigga server. I'll send foster child. Translation, I'm giving it to case workers, cause we not the same. I'm into a lot of things. Gun in hand, if wanna jam, when it down, watch my stock exchange. We not the same type. We not the same type. I route stiffer. I'm in the field. You a house nigga. I put in work. I'm in the field. You a house nigga. I put in work. You don't even got the chance. If we throw the hands, think romance. That's us. Her and I. You on this dance floor, baby. I just killed you with a slow jam. So who's stopping me? Not you. I'll give my bitches the knock case. You call the law? Well, guess what? I got dirty cops waiting to drop case. I'll have niggas all over you. Think news reporter on a hot case. You a thought case. I mean, show me something. You known for bluffing out. Tap her pockets and weed check her like she owe me something. Cause you talk top. I'll tap her pockets and weed check her like she owe me something. Like she owe me something. You talking crazy. Every battle, I see Jay balking. Well, now it's a misdirection. You intersection, it's another body in the street. If I see Jay walking, so I hope you brought your permission slip. Cause this shit about to get bad for you. I mean, I brought a few bags for you. Paper, plastic, a couture bag for you. I woke up to it, then I'm starting to clap. Like I feel glad for you, then wake. The next morning, I don't feel bad for you, cause you was on the internet talking crazy wow. Get crazy now. Y'all gonna see me drag this bitch up the block. I'm good to go in the extra mile. But you said you go with the blitz. Well, rush to safety and I'ma be popping J. I'm not with the shits. No, not today. I'll let this bird sing like I'm mocking J.
Round 3. I battle Diesel when y'all love loved her. Thought she'd be a star. Battled Miami since then, y'all haven't seen her on the car. Went through some dark times and brought the dust to dawn. Battled Robin 3 months after my dad was shot and killed by my stepmom. I've been kicked down and stepped on. This how I've been dealing with the stress. I was battling you bitches, going through battles with myself. That's why my mom's at the battle. Cause she'd rather that than visit me in jail. My dad had to FaceTime way before we ever had it on the cell. You gotta go through what I go through to be behind my pen. My dad spent over a decade in prison, so if anybody showed me the bars, it was him. But to form these words, God gave me that strength. So when you say I lack the ability, it's disrespectful to him. So stop trying to act cold and play it cool. This battle Robin twerking in the ring, a bad move, cause I've been behind bars. And I ain't never had to steal one. I go fed, so with no case, they still gon' build one. I'm a real one. I took advantage of who I am. I sold makeup, t-shirts, music for rubber bands. So why you still working for Uncle Sam? You more poppin', right? I thought that you would have a master plan, but seeing the way you fucked up the hustle, I understand. But it's bars over everything. So that means I'm better than, so you can have the ride, cause I still have the upper hand. You like Pippin on that bull. You ain't gotta be a loser, I'm just new, and these bitches wanna fuck with the future. You lack class and play sick. Ferris Bueller, I'll move her. These are take her out of places, I'll click until it's empty. Donald Trump's inauguration, you like fashion? Well, I bomb a jacket since she coded that. I got tunnel vision, so if these rounds around your head, know that Kodak's black. But since I've been gone, I heard Tia. But since I've been gone, I heard Tia wanted war with me, but I'll park her. I don't fuck with fat bitches. I'm Mr. Ogilvy. You hoes? Yeah. You hoes ain't holding me, and no, it ain't no hoeing me. This winter breeze and stands the only thing you got over me. I'm known to be good with the beats like Beethoven, but I'm still good with the fifth like Beethoven. So you can try if you want. This Jeepers Creepers bitch, you'll die off the bus, cause you way out of your era. You way out of your era. If that's on your chest and an AR in the middle of Farrah, I dare her to pop shit. The pop shit, your top hit, wig split. Alexis turned to Ferrari the way a horse left on top of the whip. You not slick. You told Farrah, you told Robin, you made it cool to fuck battle rap niggas. Shuni said she made it cool to fuck fat niggas. That's right. I swear to y'all, so either y'all sharing balls or y'all ghostwriters playing y'all. So stop trying to act like you are what we think. That bullshit you do with them, you know not to try it with me. Shit. That bullshit you do with them, you know not to try it with me. She say she spit venom, so I keep my grass cut, cause the devil came as a snake. Your superpower sucking dick? Well, I'll show you my pussy power when I sit on your face. You won't have... I can't take this serious. When I sit on your face, you won't have J-Lo like her and Drake took a break. Cause I'll show you my pussy power when I sit on your face. You won't have J-Lo like her and Drake took a break. But I can't deal with this bitch. Like her and Drake took a break. I pay to see that. But you a disrespectful bitch. So let's get this understood. If you violate my ass, I'm coming back with my big bro. That's Stacy from the wood. Watching your battles, I had the cringe to watch. Cause you dirty and I got OCD. I had to clean the clock. Then she blood when I drag it down the... Studying for your battles, I had to cringe to watch. Cause you dirty and I got OCD. I had to clean the clock. Then she blood when I drag it down the street. I'm trying to bleed the block. You can't stick with me. This battle a piece of cake. Sweet victory. So sit back cause that shot and kick back like quit hitting me.
Let's get it. Bottom of the third is on Farrah funeral. Let's go.
Y'all ready? extravagant.
Yeah, bang on point.
This is alright, I'm serious now, y'all. For real. This is shut up, Debo. This is arrogant versus extravagant. An extra average bitch versus the baddest bitch. You look like one of those nice bitches, stink pussy, whack bitches. They catch the bait and in case catfishing. You could get a full head of small pieces for bringing closure here. The track's different. They said we the same. I said nah. Me and Case not on the same track. Her picture ain't my picture and her picture ain't the same. Let me reframe that. You talk tough in your battles, but in real life we can't exchange facts. A lot of this shit I'm about to say right now might bring some pain back. Cause growing up, Casey, you wanted a boxing ring. Me, I wanted a glove and mask. You wanted the finer things. Me, I had to shadow box with myself just to see my dad. I'm a reflection of him. Nope. Cause I'm a reflection of him. Nope. Some shit you wouldn't understand. Your first love was your dad. My first love was the block, the rock, a pot and pan. But you wouldn't, I said, my first love was the block, the rock, a pot and pan. But you ain't used to the disrespectful me. Well, here we are. If I feel I'm outnumbered, then I'll even the odds. Or she'll get a long text. Like I'm trying to come to you woman to woman before I leave it to God. But there was some shit I wanted to ask. You said your father going to jail was the hardest thing in your entire life. Well, I hope that nigga stay there.
No shit.
R.I.P. my dad. Shut the fuck up. R.I.P. her dad. I hope that nigga stay there. I hope your mother die a slow and lonely death while you out of state. Then we could stand in the same roof, cause you don't know what it feels like to be at home, but feel out of place. But you talk tough. But save that. I mean, you talk about my box, and I gotta refrain from that, cause my pussy is for A-list battle rappers. Your pussy, my pussy. It's for A-list battle rappers. Your pussy is for a list of battle rappers. You can't even copy that.
I like that.
We on? Gotcha. What's up, everybody? It's your host, Nomad, from the one and only Queens of Battle Rap show. Miss Ill will be on momentarily. She should be coming on within the next 2 minutes. I'm just going to read these announcements really quickly. Let's see. I'm always getting these alerts from, I think it's a woman by the name of, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, blame Miss Espinoza, my 5th grade teacher. I don't think she liked me, so I didn't learn how to read that well. But I think her name is Shezo, SHEZSO.EU on IG. It's an artist, and I think she's also a league owner as well, out of Dallas, Texas, I believe. But nonetheless, they have an event coming up January 29th. Pure Bars, RBL, and Terminal Battlegrounds presents Combat Ready 2. Live performances by Hami Craze the Life Living, man, Smokey Rodison, Blue X, Baby Blue. They gonna fuck me up, man. The Vendors Merch X, catering by 9 Clouds Up. They got infused edibles. PBT Vor 420, special guest, Cushion Talk TV, as well as Blunt Talk TV. Battles will include Mikey Styles versus Jers, Octavio versus Fifth Spirit, Blitz versus Zoe, T-Doc versus King Tunes, Chef Grego versus Ra Bukowski, Shizo EU, if I'm saying that rightly, versus D Bell, Six Shots versus King Caution, Lutai versus Robster. There's a surprise battle, and the main event, J Red versus Quantum Physics. That's taking place January the 29th. VIP pass $50 at the door. It's $30. Cash App. You can go to IG to get a lot of this information. Location right now is to be determined. Also coming in, SIGU has an event popping off Saturday, January 29th. SIGU Battle League and Firehouse Studio 215 presents Before the Madness. Hosted by Shice Raw. Masks are required for entry. $20 in advance, $30 at the door. Refreshments served. 4871 Summerdale Avenue, Philadelphia, PA 19124. That's Saturday, January 29th. A couple of the battles are Rocky versus Aziz 1100, A1 versus Tone Amon. They gonna fuck me up, man. Revenue versus Slugganucci. King Fat Boy versus Kid Tony. Ozzy versus LP Dame. Preach versus K-Luch. Mad Face versus G Wiz. Inferno Kings versus Cheat Code. That's taking place on, once again, Saturday, January 29th. It's a lot of shit January 29th. I'm trying to read this as fast as possible, too. Another one that they have actually coming up, SIGU as well, March Madness, Battle of the Bars 5. This is taking place in March. Sale ends March 15th. $50 admission, $35 advance tickets. It's taking place at Tansboro Highway. Okay, gotcha. 377 Tansboro Road, Berlin, New Jersey, 08009. A couple of the battles that are actually taking place on Saturday, March 26th, hosted by Lush One from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. The battle start at 6 p.m. sharp. You got SG versus J Dev, Ready Rock versus Funeral Man, Diada Hennyman versus Preach, Prez Mafia versus B.O.B., or maybe it's Bob, my fault. Shuni the Rapper versus Shice Raw, The Saiga versus Big Han, Danny Myers versus Amazing D-Boy. Gotcha. All right. We also got We Go Hard TV. I wouldn't mind that one. A couple of them I wouldn't mind. We Go Hard TV presents Animosity, Day 1. Saturday, January 22nd, $25 at the door. Private location. Doors open at 4 p.m. We got, let's see, a battle challenge between Smooth Vito versus C Deep. We also got, apart from that, Rain versus P Black. Chris Dub versus Bandman. Dave 15 versus Swagger Stacks. Blake Winters versus Cassius Clay. Villa versus Profalini. And Scotty Guy versus Polo Paul. That's taking place Saturday, January 22nd. $25 at the door. It's very affordable. She ain't yet or not yet? Okay. And also coming up on Verbal Warzone, this upcoming, let's see, 15th, we actually have, it's a 2-day event. You can bring her up if you don't have her. So right here, this is the day. I don't want to be backwards with it. Might be a little backwards, but I'm not going to be backwards with it. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to do it justice. The least I would be able to do is read, right? Let's see. Day 1, January 15th. Full Metal Jacket 3. This is a 2-day event. We actually got Charisma versus Miss Ill. Ishmula versus Casino PA. Kaboom versus Pyro Tracks. I think Dre Dennis versus HB was postponed. Last I checked. Chef Trez versus The Bull Boog. Cash Bill versus your boy Clip. Fire the Misfit versus Young L. Jerry West versus Butter from the Block. This is taking place January 15th. Tickets are $50 for that one. It's a 2-day special. So your best bet is actually to get, 2 for the price of 1. You get a discounted rate if you buy 2. If you only go 1 day, it's $50. If you go 2 days, it's $80. So you think about it, it's $44. Yeah. The next one. I never had these ready. Apart from that, how is everybody? You can bring her in if you haven't. Oh, I gotta move over. I am coming. I'm coming, ladies and gents. Forgive me. Miss L, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You gotta know. Say something for me, please.
Yo.
Gotcha. We hear you. I'm gonna get the other one. I get it in a minute. You can bring her up if you haven't. Oh, I keep forgetting you said that. Got my mic on? Mic 4? 3. Usually you tell me not to touch the mic. Now I can, it happens. See what happens when I, gotcha. First and foremost, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Doing good.
Getting ready for the show Saturday.
I hear you. It's crazy. Last time I actually saw you, not for nothing, you know, we were in a pandemic and we're still in a pandemic, and that was a while ago when I last saw you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, you know, the new normal, I guess. Happy New Year to you. You know what I'm saying? To you, yours, and all that good stuff. Definitely good to see you. Another clap. So let's go a little bit of we're gonna do a little bit of the history of Miss Ill and where we are now. And I also want to discuss this upcoming battle that you have and a few of your other battles. So initially at one point you were Miss Ill Witted and you kind of switched to Miss Ill, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now why is that? Where did Miss Ill Witted come from and why the switch?
Like 2009, one of my fans from just doing regular stuff, acting, modeling, and all of that other stuff. They was like, "Yo, your last name Wit. Why don't you just call yourself Miss Ill Witted and use your last name? You know what I mean? As your, you know, little tag in the inside of it." I'm like, "Okay, that's dope." So the next day I went and got it tattooed on my chest, and I became Miss Ill Witted. And then it just became like long on flyers to me, like it was just too long. So, and most people, they never call me Miss Ill Witted. They always just be like, "Oh, Miss Ill." You know what I'm saying? So I just shortened it up. But I'm still Miss Ill Witted though.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, nothing wrong with that. So for the people that don't know you, why did you get into battle rap?
Well, I mean, my whole life, I pretty much have been an entertainer my whole life. I sang as a little girl. You know, I just do everything. I'm in a bunch of different lanes and stuff like that. And rapping was, I was a real big fan of battle rap when I first saw it and everything. And I just always wanted to do it. I didn't think I could. And then I ran into my manager at the time, and it just took off from there. Like I was good at it, so just kept going.
Gotcha. Nice. You might get another one popping in a minute. All right. My fault. So I kind of feel like with you, you know what I'm saying? Initially, I kind of saw you doing the acapella thing as far as battling off of a beat. But I kind of feel like now you are synonymous with Verbal Warzone, you know, so for whatever reason, not that you don't battle on a beat now, but I kind of, when I look to you, I always feel like I don't know, I guess I'm going to see you on a beat. I like you off the beat, but I just feel like on the beat, I just feel like I just see you as being home with that. I'm not even sure. See, somebody said give him some water.
It's a home feeling there. Like period. It's better than any league I ever been to, acapella or anywhere. Like hands down, you know what I mean? They respect you there. It's really a home feeling. Like you really feel like you're a part of a family when you with Verbal Warzone. I still do acapella. I'll be on Bullpen in March. You know, so I had a lot of. I got about 24 battles. A few of them taken down, but you know, and. As far as the beat though, like that's just, I always had a passion for rapping on the beat. So now I get to do it in battle. So
Gotcha. What I love too, and I always tell people this, and this is not like gaslighting or anything, and I always say I don't hear, you know, all the rumors and the gossip and things like that, but whenever it comes to Verbal Warzone, what I've actually heard from people was like, and I think I've said this a million times, but business is definitely more so good over there. You know, somebody actually told me, they was like, yo, when you're working with them, you get your money ASAP. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, yo, I'm gonna wait till the end of the event or whatever like that. They was like, no, you get ASAP. And I remember being there at an event in person. And honestly, after people were like finished battling, I would just hear Chosen yelling their names or whatever. So I'm putting 2 and 2 together like, yo, they're getting, you gotta appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, but you know, always hear good news about our Verbal Warzone.
Yeah, they really good when it comes to business. I mean, everything, like literally, like we have contracts, that like stops a lot of the back outs and stuff like that. Because I'm used to getting backed out on so many times, and it's just really frustrating when you're trying to do acapella battling, and you go through a lot of stuff being a battler, like when you first starting, that people don't know about, but then to have backouts when you just prepared all your material, but on Verbal War Zone, it's like pretty much guaranteed. You're on a contract, they're showing up, you showing up, and y'all gonna get paid, y'all gonna make a classic, and y'all going home,
Gotcha.
So yeah.
Gotcha. So who were some of the people that, or what were some of the backouts that happened with you?
I had a lot of them. I was supposed to battle Chrissy Yamaguchi a while ago. That was a back out. K Profit. 3 times we were scheduled to back out to battle, and she backed out all 3 times. Slugganucci, P Bills, a lot of people. I mean, I literally had probably about in my career like 20 backouts.
Wow.
So.
Wow. And you've been doing this for how long?
Since 2016, I've been battling.
Since 2016, it's 2021. You said about 20 backouts.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, did you know about these backouts in advance, or was it like a last minute thing? I always wonder, do artists have conversations with one another, or is it like,
Okay. Most of the time, the person have you sit there and prepare, and you get to the day before, and they're like, "Oh, I can't do it. I had a car accident. I'm sick. I don't have a babysitter. Whatever." And you pretty much, if it's a live battle, because I do the video thing sometimes too. But if you do a live battle, you already paid for your hotel, you paid for all of this, and the league may not be paying you because they don't know what you are capable of or whatever at the time. You just basically wasted about $600 out of your pocket to battle somebody. And like literally, I would have like Slugganucci like 3 days before, P Bills the week of, Chris Yamaguchi the day of. I figured it out. I had to battle somebody else. K Profit, I mean, I literally prepared for her 3 times, and each time I got to that point and leagues had to refund money, all kind of stuff. So yeah.
Gotcha. I think it's one of those things where, I think a lot of people don't understand what all, comes with this and what you all have to deal with. You're not the first person where I've heard, especially trying to like, not so much create their own lane, but on the come up where it's just like, yo, I'm hungry, I want this. And so many people, are backing out on me. It's like, yo, that's, I always say that's gotta be a real, for lack of better words, a fucked up feeling, especially when you come prepared. There's a lot that goes into that. I like you said, hotel, travel, outfit, hair,
all
right.
all that, like, and it's horrible. It's horrible. I'm glad I don't really have to deal with that as much at Verbal War Zone. That's why like I'm on there so often, because you don't have to really deal with that, and I can actually prepare and have material, and another person has what they supposed to have, and you know what I mean. Production is as usual. You know what I'm saying? It's very frustrating to keep getting backed out on in acapella leagues when you're trying to get your name up and stuff.
Gotcha. And it's so funny too. Whenever I think of, another woman from Verbal War Zone, there's only, one other woman that more so kind of comes to mind, who has just entered the chat as well. The one and only, she loves battle rap, Charmaine, Miss New York. Thank you for, can I get some applause for this too? Somebody about to get written up.
Don't do it. No lashes on. Don't do it. First and foremost, I always want to say thank you. Thank you to 15 Minutes of Fame. Thank you, Nomad. Thank you, Queens of Battle Rap, for always showing love and support to not just Verbal War Zone, but all the females in the culture. Like, you guys have always been on it. It's not a new thing. It's not a trend. I respect and I appreciate that, even for me, where I started. So I appreciate it. Like, you guys are definitely that for us. So, just much appreciation.
No. You know when you cry, you can't breathe.
What's
No.
up, Charmaine?
Hey, Uncle Rob. Is that Uncle Rob?
Yeah, what up?
Hey, listen, how we favorite Julie West. Happy New Year, happy holidays.
That's what's happy couple New Years. I ain't seen or talked to you in years.
I mean, but I always keep you in my heart and my spirit, though.
That's what's up. Love is love. You know that.
Always, always.
So Miss L, this battle coming up, 2-day event, this Saturday versus Charisma.
Yes.
How did this come about?
Well, Charisma, she was on Verbal Warzone and she pretty much made a really big mark on it before I came along. And when she started backing off the league a little bit more, that's when I was coming in. So when I came, I just, for the females was just like, So, you can't really, people was calling me Verbal Warzone Queen because I was up there and I was, doing so much. But you can't negate the fact that she was there before me. So people was always saying well, you got to battle Jada Ray, you got to battle Charisma. You know what I mean? These was the two names that they were saying that I would have to battle, just to solidify myself in the league and things like that. So pretty much she called herself the Verbal Warzone Princess or the Queen, and people called me the Queen. So we basically it's kind of like a friendly for the throne. Right. Yeah, I'm saying. Right. So yeah, that's how that happened. It was bound to happen anyway. People been talking about me and Charisma battling for a long time. So finally it's here.
Right. It is funny too, because when I think of, because I don't want to say you crept in, but like you said, Charisma did take a break and you did what you were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. But when I do think of Verbal Warzone, and I do think of, several women, it's funny that those two are names that people have thrown at you, because I too kind of feel like, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Definitely makes sense. Like you said, Charisma, she was, once again, like you said, she was synonymous with the brand as well, battling, this chick, that chick, you know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. Her and Jada battle happened, some may call it this way, some may call it that way. So it only made sense for this to happen. And I'm glad that it actually is happening. What's great about it too, I didn't mean to cut you off, sorry. What's great about it too is that, like you said, you're able to, like you said, some people I kind of feel like they wouldn't give props to a person that kind of came before them. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying, as far as you as an opponent.
Yeah. Yeah, if I was there before her, I would want the same, respect. Of course we're going to talk shit because we battling. But, the overall of it is that pretty much she was there before me. You know what I mean? She did a lot. She battled Coffee. She was on there. She battled Bonnie. Did she battle Bonnie Godiva too? Yeah, Bonnie Godiva, I believe she battled. And yeah. So
let me say this, because the comparisons is real. So I respect everything that she's saying, but I want to also say that Daisha also had a different path in. You understand? One thing that Daisha has done that Charisma has not yet done is, keep a contending against females and males in the league. And I think that kind of shows Miss Ill's versatility when it comes to what we're bringing. So I apologize. So what she's bringing. So it's just that has to be respected. So it's yes, I love the fact that she's honored, she's humble. And I love the fact that she paid homage, because of course Charisma here held it down, did everything she was supposed to do. And when Miss Ill came in the building, she did that exact same thing in a year's time. So it's I don't want to overlook that, because what someone's able to accumulate over a few years, that's fire. What Miss Ill has been able to complete and get done over this last year's calendar year, you know what I'm saying? It's really been impeccable, and I appreciate her as an artist.
Definitely. And you actually, like you said, in terms of with male counterparts, you actually did a 2-on-2 with Fire the Misfit, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and she battled Butter from the Block, and she battled Rocky her first time here.
Right. And not for nothing, these are, you know what I'm saying, great names within the league, within the sport of battle rap, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the league. Not fuck the league, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying fuck the league, but I'm saying in general. That's what I'm saying.
But you know, somebody would try to snipe that real quick and say, "This is what he said."
Right. Getting me beat up. Nah, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is, but nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? That is one distinction between the two of you. Now, I had recently saw Charisma battle at She Goes Hard. And I will say, you know, she stepped her shit up. You know what I'm saying? She battled China. She definitely did a good job. You know, people can have it going either way, but I was like, I definitely saw an improvement. And I know you too, from when we first saw you to now, that there's definitely been an improvement as well. A question I have for you, and it goes for that what I was saying, but are you confident that this upcoming Saturday that you're going to win, or do you feel like it's going to be like what are we going for?
Honestly, my material that I have, and with me knowing her past showings and things like that, it's a 30 on my behalf. I don't see her winning a round. You know, I know she's gonna come with what she come with, but it's a different lane when you get over here. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm not taking nothing from nobody, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna 30 her.
So with the progression that you both have had, you're gonna 30 her. Let me ask you this. If you kind of go back to when before Charisma kind of took a break, because like I said, she's improved. And I guess you look back at like the old game footage and you look at some of your own game footage. If you two have battled in the past, do you still feel like you would still beat her if, you know, if y'all were both at that level back then?
Yes.
Damn.
Definitely.
Gotcha.
Definitely. Me at Rocky level when I first entered Verbal Warzone would have beat her. Just being honest. I battle men. You know what I mean? Women are not not saying that they are horrible, trash, nothing like that, but I'm different when it comes to that, and females really can't do nothing with me. It's maybe one or two, maybe, you know, debatable or something, but females really can't do nothing with me.
Gotcha. Who would you say those one or two would be? Like, you know, you had to give a...
of course, you know, I'm gonna give my props to 40. Okay. 40 bars. Like, you heard me? Like, that's my girl right there. Like, I love 40 bars. Oh my God, I love her. But her on a beat, me and her on a beat, that would be crazy. That's when you would see my pen really elevate. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have to do much to battle a woman. I don't have to do much. Like, it's like sometimes I'm always motivated, but when it's a man, it's different than when it's a female. Because a female gonna say certain things, and I'm more intricate than just body jokes and hair jokes, and you know what I mean? Talking about dick and pussy, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm more than that. So when you're battling a man, you're not forced to have to talk about certain types of things that you would have to talk about with a female. So it's like, you know.
Gotcha. Now let me ask. I remember when you had battle Butter, and I remember I think your face was a little disappointed because you kind of felt like you wanted to hear bars. And I know a lot of times when it's like the intergender battle, you know, sometimes women feel like the men may not take it as serious or didn't come as hard as if it would have been, you know what I'm saying, like a male counterpart. Is that something when you're battling men that you worry about facing, or do you not even factor?
Honestly, it's something that I expect. At this point, it's something that I expect because I look at how men, when they battle 40 bars.
Wait, did it just go?
Okay, she'll be right back. Can you hear us?
I just had a call. But when men battle women, it's like, oh, girls down, y'all can't do nothing on it. You know, y'all can't rap better than us and stuff like that. And they take you light, and that it's good and bad, because it's good because you're gonna win. You're gonna smoke the fuck out that nigga because he not battle minded. His ego supersedes his talent and his you know, common sense in that moment. But at the same time, I don't like it because when I did battle Butter, and if you look at Butter's other footage, you see how he went hard for the men. You know what I'm saying? But then when it was me, you used 3 hooks, 3 rounds, and used your fan, your fan rapport, being as though it was my second battle to push the narrative that you won this battle. You know what I'm saying? When I came, and if you see, I had material, like you know what I mean? I'm hot up there the whole night. I went hard for that battle, and for me to get nothing back in return, not like I thought he was really gonna rap. You know what I'm saying? It pissed me off.
Oh, baby,
I was so mad at him.
You did get some recognition because I think you had, if memory serves me correct, my memory works when it wants to, but I think you had posted something where Mike P was like, "Yo, she's spitting." Am I correct?
Yeah, feedback from top tiers and vets and people all over the place. But what she's more so speaking on is when, Butter from the Block is a well-known name. And so before footage drops, you can have these conversations in groups and you can say certain things that will spin the energy before the footage drop. But the footage is always going to drop.
Right.
So that's just pretty much how that energy went. Because it was entertaining and blah, blah, blah. But when you watch it, it was a lackluster, unprepared Butter. So that didn't translate. Her not getting the W did not translate on camera. It was just all the energy before the battle dropped. Like, at least if you in here, you do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Me and Butter, we already had these conversations. So we saying now we done spoken about it though. It's been some time. Right. So understand this is just repeated the situations. Like, people expect certain things from you when you are who you are. I don't make a difference if that's at work. I don't care if it's in a battle. I don't care if it's at home. People have expectations. And so she expected to get the best of you, not you having filler rounds, which pretty much is what Butter had. Majority was all filler. So, you know what I'm saying? She wrote, prepared, schemed, barred, and he played. You know what I'm saying? So one day this will have to be a rematch. Because, you know what I'm saying? He ain't do it. At least one round. He ain't do right. You know better.
Right. I was going to say that is a rematch a possibility.
Or some family inside house stuff. Yeah, it's inside.
Yeah, I was about to say because Butter is definitely family. He definitely got to catch that fade again though. Even though I won, I still would like a rematch because you did not come. I want to see what you know what I mean. Like push your pen. Don't take me light. I'm not the rapper you take light on acapella or on the beat. Period. So
I got 2 questions. One for Miss Ill and the other one, she loves battle rap. I'll let you answer. So Light Skin Television asks, is Miss Ill officially First Lady of OTM?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what's OTM for anyone that doesn't know?
OTM is out the mud. Out the mud. And that's where we came from, out the mud. We all struggled to get to where we are. We all are putting in, you know what I mean, footwork, putting feet on necks, all kind of shit. We out the mud. I'm from Buffalo, New York. And where Benny the Butcher and all of them from, you know what I'm saying? So y'all know I'm like from the gutter. And we don't really have a lot of opportunities here to shine. So Out the Mud is the perfect, team for me. I knew Taj Millie years ago. We both had our first battle at the same league, and we were supposed to battle about 4 different times, and it never happened. But you know how God work. You're supposed to be on the same team, not battling each other. So, so I officially became OTM's first lady.
And question for you, Charmaine, from Quiet Storm, who asked, who is the lady next to Miss Ill?
What do you mean?
Who are you?
Who am I? Baby. First, appreciate you. I'm Charmaine, aka She Loves Battle Rap. That's the brand. Miss New York 1. You know what I'm saying? I am a connoisseur of battle rap. I am a league owner. I am an artist developer. I am a promoter. I am a host. I'm a friend. You know what I'm saying? I am a culture enthusiast. I am a creator. You know what I'm saying? And I'm single. So you know what I'm saying?
You don't put on that part.
All these things.
If you've ever watched a Verbal War Zone battle, you've definitely seen, Charmaine in the camera. You once again synonymous more so with the brand, Miss Verbal War Zone. You've definitely seen her.
No, not Miss Verb. No, she loves battle rap. But put like this. This is what you do. If you go to IG and you put hashtag She Loves Battle Rap in your search bar and just scroll, you can kind of get a feel about who I am. You'll go back to about 2016 and you'll feel the vibe. And if you want to, you can go back to 2016 on 15 Minutes of Fame too and see some of my work here. So don't, you know what I'm saying? Like you get familiar. You know what I'm saying? I'm just an individual that loves to do the things I do. You feel me?
Gotcha. Lundat, I always mess up your name. Lundat GT1 says, will she ever come back to the 716 to battle rap?
Would I come back to 716? Yeah, actually, we have a league here now.
Whoever wants smoke.
Yeah, whoever wants smoke. I am so happy about this league. Like, you don't even, like, I plan on being on this league very soon. Because I'm excited to battle at home. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to do things and bring things back to Buffalo because we need something. It's a lot of killing and things like that. It's good things, but it's a lot of bad here. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if we had more outlets, more avenues and stuff like that, like this battle league is going to keep a lot of men off the streets that have talent and stuff like that. And I just want to embrace anything that's going, bring light to Buffalo.
Gotcha.
So make sure y'all go check out right now, Boogie Blue versus Miss Petty. That dropped recently on Whoever Wants Smoke out of 716. And look at that right now on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Boogie Blue. She's another battler here. And for people who don't know who Boogie Blue is, and she actually brought Miss Petty to Buffalo. So we both ended up battling her, and I feel like that was a really good look. No matter what the outcome of the battle was, she put on that day. She did what she came to do, and it was a good look.
Gotcha. So, and that's the one good thing. I only know of, I don't know how many, but when I think of upstate New York, I do think of you two. You know what I'm saying, as far as the artist goes. So I think it's great. I'm always for other leagues, you know what I'm saying, opening new talent coming out, so on and so forth. If somebody wanted to kind of, battle on a league there, how would they, how would that go about?
To battle here in Buffalo?
Correct.
You would just hit up Whoever Wants Smoke on Instagram. They Whoever Wants Smoke. On Facebook, you could hit up SUV Pod. They Be Great Clothing. They are the originators of Be Great Clothing. You can find them different ways and get in touch with somebody, or you can hit me up. Like, I'm in touch with them, and I can let them know what's up, and we can get it all together because they plan on working with Verbal War Zone. You know what I mean? They trying to branch out and do things as well. So we all like one big community trying to just make this whole dream happen for everybody. So whoever want to battle on Whoever Want to Smoke. Those are the ways.
Gotcha. Now, what's your preference? Battling on a beat or without?
I love this answer.
I love the beat. Like, you gotta have a beat. I'm sorry. It's acapella is very easy. Okay, it's so easy. To me, it's easy. But when you on that beat, it's a different lane. You have to put more. It's more than just putting bars together. You have to literally ride that fucking beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you gotta write that shit better than somebody else, and you don't know what beat they going from in their head, and you know what I mean? It's so much harder, but I just love a challenge, and the beat, that's my passion. That's just what I want to do. Like,
I think battling on the beat, I always say I don't think that it gets the credit that it deserves. When you're a cappella, it's easy to
take that pause, drink that water.
Right. Casually look at the phone or, ask your people. But when you're on the beat, you really can't fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like like any small imperfection is going to show. So it requires a lot of, breath control, cadence, just so much. I hate that it doesn't get, don't get me wrong. It gets recognition, but I don't think that it gets the credit that it more so deserves, because it is a different beast, and everybody, you know, can't ride a beat, you know, honestly. Like I'm not a battler. I'm pretty sure I could write something together to, you know, kind of diss somebody and make it whatever. But on a fucking beat, that's a whole, you know, my brain has to, because you know, it has to make sense, and I need this to hit and that and hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like it. Yeah.
I think that's the beauty of it too, of Verbal Warzone. And first of all, let me say I appreciate that, but just so you know, it's going up 2022. There's going to be different moves being made where it's going to be undeniable, because we're more than a battle rap league. We are a hip hop brand overall, with over 75 artists that span from New York City all the way out through the Midwest. We got so much coming that it's going to be undeniable what it's going to be about. And this, as far as battle rap culture goes, I'm happy with the looks that we get as far as our fans, our supporters, the other leagues, the other artists that want to come on Verbal Warzone and battle, and they come through and they give their best. We appreciate that. But Verbal Warzone is about hip hop overall. So when y'all start seeing our artists' music dropping more so this year, and the mixtapes coming out, trust me, Miss Ill's EP will be dropping right before her birthday this year. So it's things that's going on. Fire the Misfit always got music. HB got something that just came out. Mike Johnson Jr. got something that just came out. You know what I'm saying? We have Pyro Tracks got something that just came out. Bull got something that just came out. So yeah, we want to get y'all familiar with the music. So I feel like once we have that more in the clutch, and we're moving more the artists and the battles at the same time, you will definitely see the increase in the looks in and outside of the culture.
Gotcha. What you know, like concerts, you know, performances kind of, you know, take place?
Absolutely. And doing full showcases, and like how we have 4 divisions. We no longer have divisions. But we're based at different places. So you have the DMV, you have Philly, New York City, Pittsburgh, Ohio area, you know what I mean? So all those places actually pulling not just our artists, but other underground artists and things of that nature, having showcases. Of course, you know, not just prizes, but actually giving people opportunities where they can bring that energy and that talent other places. So, you know what I mean? Definitely, I'm also doing something like, what was it back in the day, like MTV Unplugged, you remember that?
Right.
So our artists, like making sure we can do little shows like that as well. So not just big events, because you know you have COVID and things going on like that. So we also want to make sure we can still give them artistry, even if it's not in a huge room. So we're putting all that together. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got more than enough artists to make that happen. So we're gonna definitely do that for y'all. We owe it to the fans and our supporters like you that want to see us continue to grow and get what we deserve. So we gotta do that for y'all.
Definitely. Who would have thought some years, you know, back then that it would be MTV Unplugged? Like, do you remember that? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people probably wouldn't.
Right. I told my age and ooh. I'm turning 28 this year, so you gotta know.
Hey. I got a question from Ash G. As she loves battle rap, how can we send beats?
Okay, so there's a few ways that you can send beats. We do have an email address that's designated directly for that. I will, if you would like, and honestly, if you could, I'll give you my IG, okay? And if you send me your email from there, I'll send you the email directly to where we collect all the beats from different producers. Trust me, we're always looking for new producers to support and to build new energy and sounds for our artists to go off of. So if you go ahead and go to IG and put at MZNEWYORK and the number 1, that's my IG. You can put your email there, or you can contact Verbal Warzone ENT LLC. That's on IG, and let them know that you're a producer interested in dropping beats or you know, say maybe donating some beats for an event or for ciphers or whatever the case may be. We'll be happy to listen to it, and we'll get back to you.
Gotcha. Love it. You know, it's funny because I know somebody that actually does beats, and I might have sent him the link at one point. I don't think he ever, you know, but we'll get on that.
Don't worry, you send me his email, I'll reach out because I'll have you put on my email list so we can reach out and see if he wants to do anything. Because like I said, there's going to be so many different things happening. We need all different types of sounds. We want to have all different types of sounds. Nothing's going to be too much for us. We need it. We want it. We want to help grow producers in that way as well. So we're here for it.
Gotcha. Now, speaking of beats, Miss Ill, what are some beats, you know what I'm saying, if you had to pick, you know, apart from the ones that you have picked, maybe there's some that are coming up. What are you looking for in a beat, or what beat would you pick, like if you had to plan for another event?
I like trap beats. I like hard shit, like, you know, like Dave East, Pop Smoke type shit, you know, just the new shit, like Papoose new beat. Told you I was gonna stop or wasn't gonna stop or something like that. That crazy. Like when I get a beat, my own personal beat maker, he gotta make shit like that. Like the new, like I just love drums. Like I don't know, I can't explain it. It's just certain beats just call me.
Gotcha. Now, when you're doing, you know, like I said, I'm not an artist, and for people who aren't artists as well, such as myself, do you write first and then cater it to the beat, or do you go with the beat and then you kind of, you know, mold it that way?
I listen to a beat and learn the beat before I even put my pen to it, because I need to know the ins and outs of every drum, every cymbal, every drop, every silent part. I need to know the whole beat before I write. So I study the beats first, take some time to do that. And then once I finally start writing on it, it's very fluid for me. Like I can write in pockets, I can write over. It is when you know what's coming next as far as the beat, you know how to structure your rounds and your bars on the beat.
Speaking of some of your past battles, what I want to do is I'm going to name, you know, some battles that you had in the past. And I just want you to give me a little something about that event, you know what I'm saying? Or the battle, the experience, whether it be positive, negative, whether you felt slept on, just the first thing that kind of comes to your mind when you think of some of these past battles.
Okay.
So let's see, when we go down your little resume, and when I say little, I just use that word, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, you know.
Right.
Right.
No, I feel you.
Okay, gotcha. So you spoke of her before. So Boogie Blue.
You want me to talk about that battle?
Just something, like anything that resonates about that battle, whether it was like, you know, I remember that day, it was, you know, if I could do it over, I would do this over. I didn't like that the crowd wasn't feeling with this. Just any kind of reflection that comes to your mind when you think of that battle, if there's any.
Honestly, that feels kind of like what I'm doing with Charisma right now. You know what I'm saying? When me and Boogie Blue battled, we were both in a different place as far as our careers. I was just starting. She was just starting too. But I really don't think I could rap that good. I'm gonna be honest. Like, you know, people were saying I won and everything like that, but is it really a win when you battling your friend? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, so I don't really feel like, I mean, we both was trying to battle for like this crown of 716 type thing at the time. And majority said that I won it. And, you know, some people said she won too. I don't know. I can't really, that battle is just so, if I could have did anything different, I wouldn't do anything different, to be honest. It came out exactly the way it was supposed to be.
Okay. Your battle with Rocky.
At that time, I was so happy with crowd reaction in that battle, and I was, it was so different to me. Verbal Words on, I was like, I'm finally on a beat like I want to be, you know, and I'm battling this dude. I know he's done. I know what he gonna say. You know what I mean? Like, but once I started getting reaction, I started laughing. I ran out of air. Like, it was way different up there than I had expected it to be. It was a lot harder than I thought. But I did my thing. I just really wish I would not have been laughing so much.
Okay.
That's all.
Gotcha. Your battle with Shice Raw.
Oh, now I love me some Shice Raw, okay? And I was literally before the battle, like her head just wasn't in it. You know what I'm saying? And I knew this beforehand. She knew this beforehand. And I was just praying that she got her material out. because I really wanted it to, I really wanted us to both shine on that, on the at the battle. You know what I'm saying? I like for when it's one thing beating somebody, but it's another thing when you know that your opponent is capable and you could have had a better performance had that other person been prepared. Yes, it was a 30. Yes, it would still have been a 30 if she would have got her material out, but it would have been a better performance and it would have had more views because nobody really wants to see somebody just up there getting slaughtered 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I really did like that. I like the fact that I got to know who she was more than anything.
Okay. And let me just say this real quick to interject. She does very much so want to come back and clean that slate up. Like, she wants to come back and give Verbal Wars on her all. She definitely is not okay with what she presented, and she's definitely been on, like, I got to make sure I come back and put my best in, because she is a great artist. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It just was an old day for her. So, like, yeah. You know what I mean? We were waiting for her to come back. We love you, Shites.
Right. Right.
Yes.
Your battle with Thick Shady.
Thick Shady. Oh my goodness, that was my first battle. And I beat Thick Shady, and I don't even know how. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I woke up a battle rapper, and literally was like, you gonna battle Thick Shady? I didn't even know who she was, what she had done. I didn't even know what bars was. Like, I'm gonna be real. Like. I knew what bars was, but I thought I had them, and I didn't. You know what I'm saying? It was my first battle, and it was more. I was so cocky. Let me tell y'all something. When I first started rapping, I was very cocky because people was already telling me, but before that, I was dope. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nobody's beating me. But then once I look back on it, I'm like, wow, you didn't do as great as you really thought you did at that moment in time, and you need to humble yourself. Like, I really had to humble myself after that. But it was a good battle. It's just that me and her, it could have been more. The energy could have been more dope had I not been as hot-headed as I was. You know what I'm saying? So I had to scale that back some through my career, being that, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that was a learning battle.
Okay. Your battle with OG Prana.
That's my least favorite battle. The bitch put my kids on a t-shirt, and I know people know that and it doesn't bother me no more, because at the time, like, it was fresh, it was new, it was something I didn't expect, because me and her was talking, we was kicking it before the battle and everything was cool. And then she got up there and she was like, I think I want to take a bar out. I'm like, nah, like, I'm not thinking that she done went and put my kids on a shirt and she was going to call them all kind of derogatory statements because 2 of them have special needs. Like, I didn't think she was going to do that. I didn't think people really, I thought people were humanitarian type, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's going to do that because they're not battling. So why are you putting them, that's my least favorite battle. And I honestly don't think she's very lucky that I really, really love battling, because she was talking about my kids. So, but as far as that, I'm just glad nobody really followed in her footsteps and thought that shit was cool. Like, to think that just because she got away with it, that everybody will get away with it type shit. Because who wants to do that? Like, you want to get up here and have a good time. Like, you can talk about kids, you can talk about whatever you want to talk about when you get up there, but just know that it's a reaction, you know? So.
Gotcha. I just lost my fucking train of thought. Damn.
Well, just so you know, right now you can get pre-sale tickets for Full Metal Jacket 3 on January 15th and 16th. It will be in Brooklyn, New York. This is available on Eventbrite. Day 1 tickets are $50. Day 2 tickets might be the same. We have 2-day passes. So if you need that, please contact the Chosen or Sprite on the Verbal Wars on LLC ENT page on IG. You heard?
Can you do me a favor, because you know the names and I'll butcher the names. Are you able to read Day 1 and Day 2? I know you can read better than me. Please do that.
No problem. Let me just send this little tweet real quick. Boo boo. Okay.
Nobody's name.
Sorry, I keep seeing you looking down. I do apologize. I'm just out here sharing feed. Okay, that's all I'm doing. Okay. So day one, we're gonna start at the top and work our way on down. So let me see. Let me move myself up to the top. Day one. Okay, day one. We start at the top with Jerry West versus Butter from the Block. We got Fire the It Misfit versus Young Ill, which is a huge in-house grudge match. Like, this is going to be one of those ones. Cash Bills versus your boy Clip. You know what I'm saying? So Crooked versus Everything Light Skin Overlord. Kaboom versus Pyro Tracks. Chef Trez versus the Bull Book. Ish Moolah versus Casino PA. Go to Big Ross with Go Hard. Dre Dennis versus HB will be rescheduled. I repeat, Dre Dennis versus HB will be rescheduled. And Charisma versus Miss Ill, of course. That's on our day one card. Now, day two is VVS Verbal versus Dope. Way Up Black versus Trapman Kane. Tweb versus Apex and Genius. Adonis Progress versus Jude Duvall. K Loop versus Hondo Luck. Finale versus Legacy. Merc versus Liliano the Boss. Job Bangs versus Prophecy. Ease versus Gutter Flea. Big Midwest shit. Uptown Bam versus Mal Casanova. Yeah.
And once again, how can they get tickets?
Right now you can get them your 2-day passes special for $80 on Eventbrite right now. That's the only way you can get your pre-sale tickets. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got tickets at the door, that's the only way to get them pre-sale on Eventbrite. All you gotta do is type in Full Metal Jacket 3 and or Verbal Warzone, and you'll definitely be able to find us, okay?
Gotcha. Got somebody in the chat. Hashtag Minnesota Dan says Charisma 3-0.
I mean,
I like the debate. They said that everybody got battle.
Okay.
Everybody, literally everybody.
And now I actually have a question for you, King. Since you have pretty much been following us and been supporting us, pulling up, seeing our artists battle wild, like all the battles that you see on the card, which battles are you? I'm gonna say other than this Ill and Charisma, because I know that's one of them. You know what I'm saying? But I want to decide. Other than this battle, what are two other battles that you are really excited to see happen? Like you want to see the outcome for those two?
All right, let me go back and let me check.
I'm waiting for him. Where he at though?
I think he's looking.
I'm just scrolling. So you said just two?
I mean, here's the fact, you can pick 5 because there is like 20 something battles. You can pick 5.
Gotcha. So not for nothing, Fire the Misfit versus Young L. I think the last time I guess I was more so in person was when I seen Young L in the E-Heart battle. You know what I'm saying? Was definitely impressed. A little bit of a stumble that happened, but definitely impressed. So and Fire the Misfit, you know what I'm saying? That kind of goes without saying. The other homie, when I saw him last at an event, you know, I had to tell him like, yo, you know, you kind of gave it to my girl Jada. Not, you know. What's his name? The Bull. Yeah. That battle. Where's it at? Versus Chef Trez. You know, it's Chef Trez. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I really enjoyed what he did in that Jada battle. I was supposed to see a Casino PA battle. I think he was supposed to battle Shayna.
And Ashley. Domestic situation.
Beard biased. You know what I'm saying? So off that alone. And I've seen Ish Moolah battle a cappella as well. I think I last saw him battle in person versus I think Jerry West at a We Go Hard event. Don't quote me. But you know, I was definitely impressed. So that one right there, and nonetheless Jerry West as well. It's one of those things, to be honest. when it comes to I always tell people when it comes to going to a verbal war zone event, it definitely is it is a vibe, and I can't really put it in words, but it gives me, if anybody has ever seen like fucking one of my favorite movies is House Party, and when they had like the rap battle, when you just see people, you know what I'm saying, like it's something, you know what I'm saying, like you're going with the beat, it's I sound generic, and I'm not just saying that, but it is a vibe, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so I always feel like even ones that I'm not necessarily familiar with, or I may not know all of their work, I've still been more so kind of impressed. When I saw Taj Millie versus K Prophet, it's my first time seeing him. You know what I'm saying?
That.
Impressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's one of those things where I always feel like you just never know what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's on a beat. I personally love diss tracks. So this right there is kind of up my, you know what I'm saying, alley or whatever. I don't want to say I'll take this over acapella, but it is a vibe. The people that are there, it is a vibe. I'm gonna say this too. I attended many events. I can honestly say Verbal Warzone, I ain't never leave an event feeling like they're about to start fighting, they're about to start shooting, because like I said, it is a vibe.
Oh, right. Exactly.
That's
what's up. That's fire. Got all of the feel eventually.
And I
appreciate the fact that you are comfortable. No, I have. I ain't going this. I have. Weave, pop, pop, and heard the pop, pop. Yes, I have. So I appreciate that. And that's the first time you heard it. So that's what's up. We want to always just maintain that energy, keep those good vibes, make sure everybody come and leave as they are. Amen.
Right. And Minnesota Dan says he want to see Clip win, and also Ishmula as well.
Listen, Ish been here before. Ish, everybody, here's the thing. Everybody on these cards, for real, already have really shown and proved. So it's like, I expect more classics, but here's the thing. I expect majority classics, but I'm still going to be calling winners. I'm going to be doing predictions. If you're watching this, I'm going to be writing all my predictions in envelopes and giving them to King Sprite before the battle starts. And at the end of each battle, he will be putting up my predictions. Because at the end of the day, I can get a classic. Like this. Let's just keep you in the mind of Daylight and Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock lost, but had 3 great rounds. I expect that even if you have to call a winner, win, lose, or draw, I'm calling winners even if I'm seeing classics. I'm going to. Because that's how good everybody on these cards are for this weekend. I'm really excited.
And like I said, because I know, because I've seen the progression with, I'll say this, and this is not, a bad thing. I've seen a progression with Charisma acapella, and I feel like I've also seen a progression with Charisma on a beat. I think one flaw that people actually kind of had in regards to Charisma at one point on a beat was, she doesn't know how to ride it properly. And this is not being shady or anything like that, but this is just a criticism, I'm saying, that I've kind of heard or whatever, where she would just lose the beat. I heard her maybe a freestyle or a snippet of a song from her, and I was like, okay, I definitely hear it, and I realized that there is progression. And like I said with Miss Ill, you too, that there definitely is progression as well. So I'm beyond excited to see. I'm not gonna say who's gonna take, I fucks with both of y'all, but I'm definitely I'm anxious to see what you both actually kind of come with. And I'm a firm believer that it's for the love of the sport. I think what y'all have, because I think a lot of times when it comes to leagues and things like that, or anytime that there's women, it's like it can only be one woman present. And I feel like, Queens has an S. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this could be a Murder Inc., you know what I'm saying, sort of thing.
No, we battling, but we both about to be up there. As long as she still want to, keep on going after that, we gonna be both up there. We both the queens up there. Right. Like us doing this, it's like, to me, it's not personal. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can pay homage. That's why I can, they want to see certain things for us to be entertained. But at the end of the day, we both, this battle about to be crazy. She gonna come with what she come with. I'm gonna come with what I'm coming with. Whatever, whoever feels I won, she won, whatever the case is, we battled, we did it, and we about to smoke everybody else. That's just what's going to happen. When other come up there, you do what we do, and you going to smoke everybody too. Like, we need more females up there. We do.
Let's just touch on that real quick. Cause shout out to Sniper Division 7. We just had it in Philly, December 11th. And we do have a few new prospects in there. We got Crystal Renee OTM. We got Miss Tatted out of Philly. We got a few more. Like, I don't want to miss everybody's name. I don't have everybody's names in front of me, but we have two more other females that came in short and put out. So we're actually building that roster for females. And shout out to Retta. She also is joining the team for Rebel Warzone too. So like we actually building on some whole different type of feminine energy on this side. Like understand we got Retta, we got new artists. They're about to do something crazy for y'all. So just understand at this time we can actually let the queens rest a little bit. We got some other bodies that can be out here sniping and fighting and scrapping because Carissa done put in her work, Miss Ill done put in her work, and we have to keep having this new feminine energy. We not about to have no whole roster of men over here.
Okay.
Okay.
For real. It's lit. I'm excited about it all. For real.
Nice.
Period.
Question from Light Skin Television for both of you. Charmaine, are you coming back to Georgia for Bullpen Battle League Women's Intake 2? And Miss Ill, are you going to make up your battle from last year that got canceled on Bullpen?
Actually, I'm not going to make it up with the same person. Flawless, she may have other things that she's doing right now. Actually, I'm battling, I can't announce who I'm battling yet, but I am battling March the 6th, and it's going to be a 2-day event as well. So it's OTM on the card, and so that'll be my debut on Bullpen.
And the answer, y'all better know I'm coming back to Bullpen, son. Y'all remember me jumping up and screaming NWX? But all I'm gonna say is this is certain. I'm gonna make clips of my best times, my best moments in battle rap. And I'll tell you, of course, I'm going to be in Atlanta at Bullpen, hugging Shanita and Will, looking at John Duff from a distance like this. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, yes, yes, I will be there. With bells on, okay? Yes, I'm there. I'm in the building.
Gotcha. Now, Miss Ill, you battling on a beat, and there are other women that actually do music as well. Are there any other women, you know what I'm saying, that you would want to get into, you know, you would want to battle on a beat with 2022 or a cappella?
I definitely want to battle some females on a beat. I like battling men, but I definitely want to, I want to battle Jada Ashley. I do want to battle 40 on a beat, not a cappella. I mean, but if I have to, you know. But, you know, who else on the beat? Oh, Bonnie Godiva, Jada Ray. Yes. Definitely, that will be dope. That will be fucking dope. All the tops, all the ones that everybody running around screaming about, Prestavia, all of them.
Yo, she everybody.
All of them, and I'm gonna do the ass up. Let's go. I want to battle all of them. Let's just be real.
Gotcha. And who are some of the men you want to battle?
Ooh, on a beat, K-Shine. Shit. Let me see. Oh, DNA. Damn, I'm drawing a whole fucking blank.
I mean, that's the top two in your head, and that's the truth. But the truth be what it is. That's what you got. That's your goals.
And oh my God, that would be so dope. That would be so fun to just battle K-Shine, to be up there battling and tear his chest, a prepared chest. I would love to battle a prepared chest. I love him on the beat,
and I want to battle Sprite, but he won't battle me. Set it up. No,
when I leave on Verbal Warzone, I want to battle Bug. I want to battle Pyro Tracks. Mad Face.
I like that.
And your boy Clip.
Can you like some shit?
Yeah, they dope. I love them, but I want to smoke their ass.
Smoke the ass. The same way you say
Like
you're
a
gonna smoke
hookah.
charisma this weekend.
Amen. That's
Now,
y'all
Without
know the
giving
vibe.
away too much. What does charisma lack or not do that you do?
everything.
It's a lot. I do a lot, and I'm saying she don't. Like I don't like discrediting people. You know what I'm saying? And I know that you have to when you're battling somebody. But I just feel her flow on a beat. She can really I know my breath control is kind of crazy sometimes because I have like really, really my bar structure is just like you know what I mean. But her flow never changed. It's like you'll hear on one beat and then the next beat come on and you still hear the same voice every single time, and it started getting annoying. You know, like you hear a certain person all day and you're just like, oh my god, I could deal with not listening to that person for the next year. You know what I mean? It's just how she rap. You know what I mean? Like what she do on the beat and what I do on the beat is two totally different things. You gonna get up here, you gonna rap to the beat. I'm gonna rap on the beat.
Levels.
Levels up.
And she loves battle rap. You said everything.
I mean, yes, because they don't do the same things. So that's no discredit to charisma, but
Right.
how Miss I have to remember to go about her real name. How Miss Ill write and prepare, practices, dedicates, like everything. It comes out every time she has shown and can improve. She has improved. She has caught balance. She has conquered the breath control. She has rolled in pockets. She has showed versatility and switch ups in rounds and throughout other rounds of the battle. Like she's given a lot of energy, bars, punches, schemes, setups, both funny, intriguing, and aggressive. You know what I mean? So it's like she is a package.
Thank you.
Thing.
Some flowers, I love them.
Yeah, right. Flores. So going back, Miss Ill, like you said, at one point in time, you know what I'm saying, you had a lot of the arrogance there, but the bars weren't there. That was one of the questions I had earlier that I forgot. What battle would you say you felt like, okay, now I get it? You know what I'm saying? And you know, we saw the improvement or the evolution. What battle of yours would you say?
I believe it was Dante Credo. Me versus Dante Credo. I was more relaxed. It was a better atmosphere. And it was somewhere that I could change. I could work on, you know what I mean? Because I knew the league and I knew the people and stuff like that. I was very comfortable where I was on Off the Grid with LG. In that battle, I believe that's some of my best material on that battle. And once I saw that and I saw that I could really gain a crowd, it was a bunch of people who knew nothing about battle rap in the crowd and they was loving me. So it's like once I saw what I could actually do, that's when it started clicking. But once I got on a beat, that was when everything really just like everything just was like, you know what, boom. And it just flows now. So natural.
What's great about you, and I'm looking at this, and it looks like it's almost like a back-to-back. So I see you battle Shice Raw, I believe, in June. And then you had Lady Tunes in July. And then
Shice in April in the Midwest.
Okay.
And but it came out, a little after, and then I battled Lady Tunes in June, and it dropped right away.
Gotcha. And you battled Red Bangs Don't Bang when?
That was what, August?
In August.
Yeah.
All right. And you battled Miss Petty when?
November.
Last month.
Okay.
The end of last month, I believe, 27th of November.
Okay. I'm just. What I love about this is, and this is why I always tell people to pay, if you're going to discuss, not that accolades are needed, but when you discuss certain accolades and titles, the Women of the Year, the Women of the Month, so on and so forth, do your homework, do your research, because this is like consistency, you know, and a lot of times, especially with women, we don't always get this clean consistency at that. You know, we'll get consistency, but sometimes it's full of chokes, stumbles, you know, fuck ups. So this is clean consistency. So once again, I definitely want you to get your, you know, I don't know how to say live in Spanish. I know flores is, you know, flowers and, you know what I'm saying, Spanish. I don't know how you say for the living, but
Yeah.
I want you to get that. I definitely want you to get that because, like I said, that's key. You said you battled Miss Petty in November, right?
Mm-hmm.
And here it is in January. You're about to battle Charisma, and then you have another battle lined up in March.
And when in February.
Well, I battled Meatrice February 26th at Bourbon Warzone, Philly.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then keep in mind that Flawless, she went to Atlanta for bullpen for the May 15th for that first intake card. So she was prepared for Flawless when she got there too.
Yeah.
On top, so in between the other battles not happening and she was preparing for and stuff like that, she still was able to keep her calendar right. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yep. I can battle like 3 people I can write for 3 battles at a time. I just did it. So.
That's like I said, it's to be commended. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're still, you know, you're a daughter, you're a mother, you know, you're so many other things, you know what I'm saying? But you yet have the time to come through 3 good rounds, you know what I'm saying? Clean performances and on a beat at that. You know.
Yeah. It's hard.
Hats off.
But
you do that. But you do that. You do hungry.
The hunger don't stop. So whatever is thrown at me, you best believe Miss Ill gonna come and I'm gonna come with prepared rounds ready and real good material in it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when the hunger is there, you ain't nothing gonna stop you.
How was your? I see you. You made your debut with She Goes Hard with Lady Tunes. How was that for you?
The energy. It was a fun battle. The energy around the battle, I just would rather not ever have that energy around anything that I'm doing that I'm supposed to be having fun doing. Girls are catty, you know what I'm saying? And when you are as dope as me, you have like groups of females that may think that they, you know, whatever, because we all in competition with each other, but it's one thing being in competition, another thing, you really like trying to make a problem because somebody beat your friend in a battle, you know? So that was crazy. I never heard anybody say that anybody ever came with too much material, but after I battled Lady Tunes, they told me I could have stopped battling at 3 minutes and still won, and why did you go so long and all of this other stuff. But I mean, when Lil Wayne rap and he at the beginning of the song and he killed it the first bar, do you turn the song off like, oh, you already killed it? You killed it already? Or do you listen to the whole song and what he got to say? You know what I mean? So that's the type of energy that I have in that battle. I smoked the fuck out of her. My pen, I mean, literally, I had all fresh material for Lady Tunes. You know what I mean? And I just had been back out of a battle the day before my birthday at Bullpen. And 2 weeks later, I was battling her. So, or 3 weeks or something like that later, I was battling her. So, that battle, it definitely showed a good side of me. I was very aggravated, though. I was very aggravated by the battle.
Gotcha. Understandable. It's one of those things, too, where I always say, I think it's unfortunate. Sometimes I kind of feel like, the ladies have to, or there's people put the stigma out there that the ladies have to really sell a fight. And unfortunately, I it can lead to other things and just go, down a dark hole. And I'm always like, it's not necessary. I think sometimes if people just have conversations and not try to impress the peanut gallery, a lot of things just wouldn't, because it's a sport and you want to have fun with it. It shouldn't be where
yeah.
feeling whatever kind of way. You were supposed to battle at a different She Goes Hard event, correct?
Mm-hmm. Melee 2017.
That was We Go Hard.
Yeah.
Or are you talking about when I was supposed to battle LS?
Okay, so that's the one I'm thinking of. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that didn't happen. Is that something to be rescheduled for the future, or is it like a one and done, or?
I honestly, I'm gonna be real. Like I said, I like good energy and good business, and not saying anything. You know, I'm not trying to have whatever, no type of issue, but I don't think I will ever be around that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? As long as the energy is good somewhere, I'll continue to come back and keep coming back and keep coming back. But if I feel like I'm not appreciated at a league, if I ever felt like that, or if I ever felt like my material wouldn't be, saw for what it was, I'm not coming back.
Gotcha. Does it make you cautious of battling some people? Because I know that they say that there's some artists who have like amazing followings and, gas chambers or stations behind them. You know what I'm saying? Does it make you not want to battle some people because of that, or no?
I don't really care about the gas because I know that I'm not a female that's been on Queen of the Ring yet. I haven't done, I didn't go through all the hoops and that the other females have been through that everybody already know. I'm, starting on my own out the mud. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that people already have their fan base from those specific leagues because those are the accredited, leagues where everybody watches, But if I know ahead of time that there's going to be gas, I can pretty much prepare for that. But when you got like the sneaky gas where it's like you get booked against somebody that's the cousin of another motherfucker and you looking like, oh, so no matter what come out my mouth, y'all about to really just shit on my whole performance and act like I did nothing and not even congratulate the performance, congratulate the win, promote the win, nothing. You're going to promote it as your friend. You know what I'm saying? It's just Gotcha. So I don't really care about the gas, but it have to make sense.
Gotcha. So for you, with that being the case, because some people, I remember not too long ago, Yoshi, when she battled at Queen of the Ring, it appeared like, I guess, many in the crowd, or it was said that, people said not to cheer for her or whatever like that. And, some say that she was affected. And for some people, they're like, fuck that crowd. You know what I'm saying? Remember, it's going to be footage. You want to rap to that. Do you kind of feel like people don't, understand or realize that crowd can actually affect you?
That crowd does actually affect you. You get up there, you perform, and especially if you're a female that's just starting and you paying for your hotel, you paying for your ticket, you're paying for your hair, your nails, and all of that other stuff to look presentable on a league that's supposed to respect you and everything like that. And you get up there and you beat a person, but they have a gas station that's not going to allow that. It's going to push a false narrative that you lost the battle. If those people are people that people look at for answers, some people don't even click the battle first. They go straight to the comments. You know what I mean? Or they go straight to and see what the league owners say, and they dick ride. You know what I mean? If they're gonna do that, it's like it makes you not even have the incentive to even want to get up there and do your best. Because if you telling a bunch of people don't scream for her, don't stand on her side, and all this other shit, that fucks up the production. It fucks up classics. Because you're supposed to be able to rap through stuff, and you're supposed to be able to, be strong and stand there and be professional and all this, that, and the third. But that's not professional if you're telling people not to react to someone's bars. So when people watch the footage, it looks like the whole room is dead and you said nothing. And then because they're dick riders, they're going to go along with whatever reaction they hear in the room. And they know that. Otherwise, they wouldn't even do that or tell you not to respond to the other person if it didn't matter. Hello. You know what I'm saying?
And Charmaine, you agree with that?
110%. I feel like we all know what it looks like on a stage when there's a for and against version of a situation. We know what gas looks. We all know what gas looks like. We know what it sounds like. I've watched several battles over years times, and you see where people are hitting. Like people are hitting and there's no reaction. I've been in the middle of the crowd, like y'all playing. Like y'all dead. Y'all sleep. There's no way that went over your head just because you're. Man, here's my thing. I'll never forget. I was in the middle of the crowd for BL4 for Twerk and Gluezy. I'm a fan favorite of both of these artists before they even got to URL. So watching them battle each other, I literally was running to one side of the room to cheer for one of them and going across every time they're back. I promise you, people were sick of me going back and forth because I couldn't cheer for Gluezy on Twerk's side and vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I didn't care because I'm going to enjoy it. It's just the reality of it is if you have a room full of people, and I don't care if you're doing theater. I don't care if you're doing ballet. I don't care if you're doing hip hop interpretive dance. If you so happen to look into the crowd and the part of the theater or whatever the section is or the concert hall is, it's completely, but you have this huge energy performance that you have to get out. Are you gonna just want to stand while people are just stone faced and you're giving your best? Just not a clap, not an applause, not a yeah, go ahead. And if that's being done and set up by the league, that's even worse. That's even worse because then it's like the league and the artist that's with the league against the other person. Why even book the other person then? You know what I'm saying? That would be my question. If you want to control the narrative of the win and the loss, pass the content that they're going to bring, because the face-offs help do that too. I don't watch face-offs. It does nothing for me. I want to hear you rap. So if you're doing anything besides pushing what can be from the content after you're done promoting, and you actually know what the footage looks like, and you know what the content was in the building, people will still, just like we were saying earlier, will push a false narrative just so they don't have to feel that heat until the battles drop. Just so they can save face until the battles drop. That's just not on this league. I've seen it happen on several leagues, almost every league, from the most respected to the most neglected. It's happened everywhere. You know what I mean? So it's like it would be nice for it to stop because that would stop the stagnant approach to the battles we get. I'm happy for the new RL because at least that's a big step in movement when it comes to new artists actually having a heavy rotation outside of just battling themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's just there's a lot of things that I see in growth in battle raps. That's fire, but we have to also just keep it real with ourselves. We know better in a room to stand there while somebody's spitting fire and be quiet because you may feel like somebody that you want to be friends with or that you're cool with or the league owner that you know might feel away because you cheer for someone else. I'm going to tell you something right now. If you're a battle rapper that's a friend and you're not allowed to be yourself, that's not your friend. You're a groupie, move on.
Period.
It's funny too, because I remember Extraordinaire was actually the cameraman at Rebel Warzone event, and when I tell this story, I don't mean it in like a fucked up way. Some people are gonna paint it as fucked up, but nonetheless, after the battle with Jada and Charisma, Extraordinaire said to Charisma, you know, something along the lines of like, it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like you learn from it, you know? And she was like, you know, nah, I ain't learned nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of respected that because I'm not going to just feed you what you want. I'm going to let you know if I felt like you won or you lost. I'm not saying that you're horrible, but you know what I'm saying? And I kind of respected that he gave his honest, you know, opinion kind of right then and there. And he didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, yo, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that is where you get to see, I guess, the difference of, you know, someone who actually is able to, you know, differentiate, like, you're my people's, like, you know, you're my people's, but like, nah, you lost that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect that, as opposed to, nah, you was good. Yeah, man. Nah, you know, yeah, they should have gave you that, man. You know, you know what I'm saying? But like, just, you know, how else is a person going to improve if you don't give them, you know what I'm saying, correct feedback and, you know, things like that. So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
But I'm hearing that that's not going to happen this weekend because I'm hearing that Charisma 3-0. But, you know, it's just what the people are saying.
Of course. Of course. They weren't even screaming that one before I came.
Okay. Hold on.
You heard I ain't screaming it so hard. Bye. Bye. Just say y'all don't want me to win. But I'm going to. So.
Once again, this upcoming Saturday, Charmaine, do me a favor. if you can give me the events once again that's going down before the people get out of here, where they can purchase the tickets at, who's battling, so on and so forth.
I think she dipped out.
Oh, she did.
But you can get the tickets off Eventbrite. Verbal Word Zone LLC. No, Verbal Word Zone ENT LLC on Instagram. You can go on there. Yeah.
Gotcha. She sent it. Let me see. I'll do it. Sunday, January 16th, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m., 318 Livonia Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Verbal Warzone presents Full Metal Jacket 3. Once again, people, it is a 2-day event happening Saturday, January 15th, and Sunday, January 16th. Prophecy versus Ja Bangs, Legacy versus Finale, Mal Casanova versus Uptown Bam, Liliano versus The Boss. Liliano The Boss versus Merc. Hundo Luck versus K Luch. People gonna stab me. K Luch, okay. 12 versus Apex the Genius. Dope versus VVS Verbal. Is it Ease or Easy?
Ease.
Ease versus Gutter Flea. Water Black versus Trapman Kane. Ease, gotcha.
Oh, she there. I just
Sorry.
No, you good. Ishmula versus Casino PA. Jerry West versus Butter from the Block. Chef Trez versus the Bull Boog. Cash Bills versus your boy Clip. Kaboom versus Pyro Tracks. Dre Dennis versus HB will resume at a later date. And it goes without saying, Charisma versus Miss Ill. Once again, people, Eventbrite, Verbal War Zone presents Full Metal Jacket 3. 318 Livonia Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Super convenient to get to. Make yourself available. 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday, January the 15th. Sunday, January the 16th. Make your way. Before we get out of here, because I know the next show is coming up, I want to thank both of you for making this happen. Miss Ill, good luck. Do your thing.
for me.
I know you're going to put on.
Yes, and I can't wait to see everybody Saturday.
Gotcha. She loves battle rap, as always. A pleasure. Yeah, can't say enough, and I honestly mean it. Always a pleasure. I thank y'all both. Before y'all get out of here, just let the people know where they can follow you at before the next show kicks in.
Go ahead, Dish.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Miss Ill it's Miss Ill Miss.Ill_OTM, Instagram, Facebook, Verbal Word Zone Queen, Twitter, I think it's Illest Bitch. Just look up Miss Ill. Yeah. Just look up Miss Ill.
Just check on the hashtag She Loves Battle Rap for me and everything Verbal War Zone. Be great, be blessed. You know what I'm saying? Stay highly favored out here.
Gotcha. Once again, man, I thank y'all. Saturday.
Thank you.
All right, y'all have a good one. Take care.
Later.
Everybody in chat, I will go down. It's 9 o'clock. The next show is coming on. My apologies. I'll see y'all later. Y'all all have a good one. I got a minute to do names. Last time I got evicted at 9. All right, gotcha. Light Skin Television, hashtag Minnesota Dan, Cassandra Levi, G Golly Melancholy, Lundat GT1, Quiet Storm, Ash G, Kelly, because I always fuck up Armin, Kelly, D Nice 213628, King Chicano, Durbin the Destroyer, Toy Bandit, David Campbell, Eric Powery, K Shooter, The Don the Boss, GZX, G's.X, fucking y'all shit up, WR513, Dre Denny, Review Report, Hanif Abdul, Chaz Burez, Bezel's Closet. I can read, y'all. I don't want y'all thinking I can't read. Cool Breeze. Once again, as always, your host Nomad, Queens of Battle Rap Show. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all all have a good one. You can cut it now. Please. Thank you.